Hey everyone, we are back after what was quite a successful episode last episode. We had a really great Winterfest. They achieved everything they wanted to do. Unfortunately, it was without Blake. We are down to Leanna and Daiki now, and the baby is well on its way. So we will quite shortly have 3 Sims again in the household, and it will be the start of Gen 3. Very exciting stuff, guys. The family tree is looking really nice and it's filling up really well, which is very exciting. I've never really had, that element of gameplay before where there's grandparents or aunties in this case, because Daiki does have a sister, so this baby will have an auntie, which is very exciting, and he'll also have a grandma that's still around because Daiki's mum is still alive and kicking, so that's really, really exciting. It's getting to the point now where this baby is going to be here any minute. Leanna has just got up because she was busting to go to the toilet, and normally the bladder is a sign that the baby is on its way. So I don't really have a preference whether we get a boy or a girl. I think the way I'm going to be playing this, okay, the baby's on the way, is just whoever's born first will be the heir to the next generation and will be the primary sim. But if we do get siblings, they obviously can also go out, get married, have kids, do whatever they're doing, but they won't be the active household. So we won't go to the hospital. We will just have baby at home. We've had a little boy. It's going to randomize this until we get a name I like, and because I don't want to start messing too much and putting too much of my impact into the game. So we'll just go through, find a random name, couple more, I'm sorry, none of these were sticking, and we settled on Ruben. So baby Ruben is here. She's going to have a little moment, a little bit of a freak out. We'll get him fed nice and well. And we are starting this episode strong. New baby, she's doing pretty well at work from memory as well. Her and her husband are super, super in love. They're best friends. Everything is going really well. We've had a bit of a shuffle around of the bedrooms, like we said last time. So we definitely have room to grow. We do have a toddler bed and a bunk bed, so we're sort of future-proofing ourselves there, as well as the bassinet. And you never know, we may end up with more than one baby, but we'll see how we go. Oh, he's having the pre-parent freak out. He slept through the entire birth. I don't think I would have been too impressed if that was my partner, but anyway, he can come over here and say hello to his son, get to know him. I do wish the babies, I do and I don't. I wish the babies were a little bit more interactive. I remember, I think it was maybe Sims 2 when we had things like the change tables and the better cribs and things like that, where we could play with them a little bit more rather than them just being basically a doll and a bassinet. I think it'd be cool, but at the same time, I get annoyed enough as it is with toddlers, so it's kind of 50-50 for me. If they bring it in, I'd be happy with it, but if they don't, I'm not going to be too upset about it. So here you can see what I mean about that family tree. It's growing quite nicely. There's 2 sort of main branches now that are coming down, and I think it looks really, really cool. So his birthday is tomorrow, so I think what we might try, because it won't be a toddler party or a birthday party as such, the babies just age up. So I think we'll try and have a house party where we invite Daiki's mum and sister over, and we can show off the baby, and then he can age up to a toddler and can sort of meet everyone as well. So we won't do it at 5 a.m. We'll do it around 11 a.m. and then we can have New Year's Eve later on after that as well. So I think that'd be really cool. because I don't think they have to go to work on New Year's Eve. And it's Saturday anyway, so I don't think... Oh, and she's eating for 2 again. Okay, so they did do the woohoo again, and obviously we are expecting. Unfortunately, our cow plant, I didn't really focus on him before. We did get a cow plant from when Blake got a promotion, but unfortunately the cow plant didn't make it. And I'm not too mad about it because it is quite dangerous having a cow plant in the front yard. Your Sims can get eaten. And with our track record, I mean, we've only died of old age so far. So I think we're doing okay, but I don't really want to take that risk when we're so early into this legacy challenge. Maybe when we're a bit further into it, and maybe when we've got, you know, more than just one name bearer for that generation, maybe then we could have a few more risky things around the house, which sounds really bad, but you know, heir and a spare, that's why you've got one. But we'll see how we go. I think so far I'm really enjoying not sort of playing around with those things too much and trying to keep it sort of somewhat realistic, but still a bit exaggerated because it is The Sims at the end of the day. Okay, the party's about to start. Everyone's on their way over. It's not a gold event, so we don't need to really do anything. But it's still going to be nice to have everybody sort of over and together celebrating the baby aging up and also New Year's Eve, which is really cool. We'll try and get Daiki to show off his new son to a couple of people. Doesn't normally work for me though. Like, he goes down and stands by the bassinet, but no one ever really comes over and pays attention. Yeah, just like that, no one really bothers. Oh, this is a bit awkward. A bit close for comfort. We'll try again. We'll try to show off to his grandma. She might be interested. We'll see. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, okay. Ruben has aged up. He has the inquisitive trait. There he is. I feel like he should have had the independent trait. Blake has sent Ruben a gift. Look out for it in the mail. Oh, that's really cute. Blake would have been a good granddad. I feel like he would have been very hands-on. So that's a little bit upsetting. Wow, her belly is huge again, and this one's only just aged up. We're going to have our hands full, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be worth it. This is a little bit cute. I love this play interaction. I always forget that that's a thing. I mean, it doesn't look the safest holding a kid upside down, and you know, throwing him around like that, but it looks fun. I've just jumped in. I've done a bit of a reshuffle and I've bought a dollhouse because I love how quickly their skills go up from this thing. And I've also got the little stacking box down there in the corner, and I just figure he can sort of chill out and hang out in the lounge room while the fam are there, and he can get up some skills. Oh, his nan's here now, so hopefully she can come meet him. Oh no, she's going to go straight to the computer. Okay. Hopefully though, they'll get to know each other. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at him. He hasn't got a clue what's going on, but he's joining in. It's pretty cute. So he's made lunch for everyone. That's really great. He's probably... Oh no. He may burn the house down with that mac and cheese if he leaves it on the stove, but hopefully not. I mean, hopefully they approve. Their friendship isn't the best, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not the worst either. So hopefully they can all sort of get along. Now, I don't know who Daiki's father is. It doesn't say. It just has his mum and his sister in his family tree. So I have just put that as unknown. So we do have a little bit of mystery there. A bit of a throwback, I guess, to, you Blake not knowing who either of his parents were or any of his family. But it is definitely, we've got 2 generations, solid generations. We've got the Delgado line that was also in there as well, off to one side. And then we've also now got Ruben as the start of our 3rd generation. And I'm really excited to see where this goes from here and what he grows up to become. And whether he gets married and has kids or whether we have more kids. Well, obviously we're having another one, but it's just really exciting to see how this is going to go. So we're just trying to get him potty trained. Mum's just relaxing downstairs. One of the sinks has exploded, but she's just going to nap. She's just, she's a bit overwhelmed. She's expecting their 2nd baby. Ruben's a really good kid. He's sort of taking care of himself, which is fantastic. And we've got Daiki, who is a really good dad. He's helping potty train. He's really helping out here. And this episode, guys, will be a lot shorter because I am trying to edit content as I go, and we did have that issue with some sound corruption. I have lost a little bit of footage here and there, but from the next episode onwards, I'm hoping that my editing has improved and they're a little bit quicker and a little bit snappier. So this episode, the content in it was very much just regular gameplay. Nothing too exciting was happening. So I did just keep this one really short and sweet just to show you a little bit of progress so we didn't skip too far into the future. Our money situation is looking pretty good. We've just gone into a labour with our 2nd baby. Daiki is just standing out in the rain. Mum is napping. Mireille is wanting to come over. Sure, maybe. No, not at the minute. She's having a baby, actually. Let's just not do that. I think we need to wake her up. And then let's go have the baby at the hospital. We won't bother going with them. They can do that. Ruben can go to daycare for a little while. And we've got another boy. And let's go through. No, none of these names are coming out at me. Nope. Yes, let's go with Matthias. Matthias? I'll probably end up saying Matthias, so that's what we're going to go with. So we now have 2 sons. Why? Wow. We'll move that crib in a second. We now have 2 boys. We've got the room prepared for them. It's all good. We may try for a little girl, but we'll see how we go. We're going to have 2 toddlers for a little while at the same time, which could be a bit of a nightmare. Toddlers are not my favourite. I really dislike how, you're going to make a batch of food, so left over so they could grab it themselves, or you've got to buy a high chair, and high chairs are annoying because as soon as they're in the high chair, they don't want to be in the high chair, I suppose, like real life toddlers too, I suppose. But yeah, just frustrating, and I don't want to cheat and just age them straight up. We are only on short lifespan, so we'll just manage and we'll get there. And hopefully my goal in this Let's Play is to not have any toddlers taken off of us, so hopefully we can achieve that. I suppose this will be the test now because we've got the 2 of them, and future generations, hopefully we can achieve a clean run with the loss of no toddlers would be ideal. But we'll leave that one here, guys. They look like they've got their hands full with screaming babies. Hopefully you've liked this content. Like I say, it's a much shorter episode this time, but they will sort of lengthen out and average out over the next few. Hopefully you're looking forward to some more craziness that is this Loomis legacy. I will see you all next time. Make sure you hit that like button, give me a subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.